Urban Outfitters' Nuuly rental business turned a profit this past quarter. According to Retail Dive, Nuuly's sales soared 86%, or $30 million, thanks to a 68% increase in subscribers compared to last year, according to the company's earnings presentation. The rental unit's gross profit more than doubled year over year to $17 million, and gross margin expanded 322 basis points to 25.5%, thanks mostly to an increase in the monthly subscription fee. And most notably, this is important, folks, operating income also reached $300,000 from a $3 million loss a year ago. And why do you think Nuuly is seeing these results? Have they cracked the code on anything important in your opinion?
100%. Nuuly is way ahead of everybody else in this space. They are thinking about it. If we this might be, we have our retail awards coming up. This might be one of my most strategic retailer award winners right now, because
like newcomer of the year or something like that. Yeah, it's a good award.
I mean,
we should do
around
that. We haven't
for
done
a while, but
look,
they've created the perfect flywheel. They are hitting every possible consumer need here, not just one, like we're seeing with Rent the Runway or Stitch Fix or something. One, you can buy products directly through all of their channels, through Urban Outfitters, Free People, Anthropologie. Nuuly product is available as another component to, if you're searching jackets, you could buy a jacket that's been a Nuuly product that's a little bit less, gets you into that, that echelon of brand that you want to get into at a lower price point. Then you can just rent the clothes. You have the rental option, which is a very popular option. It's from top brands. This is something that people know and love, and then they're able to buy those clothes, which I know a lot of my friends who use this service, which I have a lot of them who do, they are loving the purchasing option from this because they can try before they buy. They know exactly how it's going to fit. They can wear it and then, hang on to it again at that lower price point. And now they're doing selling and shopping in thrift, so you don't have to be putting Anthropologie or Free People or Urban Outfitters products into their thrift store. They're basically taking Poshmark's model, and instead of giving cash back, now they're feeding it back into this flywheel where you can now rent clothes, you can buy clothes. They are using every part of the animal, or animal print in this case, and they're making money off of every touch point. So I think they're doing it all so well. Product quality is there, shopping experience, customer service is there. And that really hasn't been the case with a lot of the other ones that have come before them. So I am not surprised at all. I don't know if you've even they do have men. I don't know if you've taken a look, but they have men's products too. I'm sure if you look at where this this success is coming from, it's likely not the men's line, but what are you thinking about this? Did you get a chance to check it out?
Yeah, it's probably undoubtedly not the men's line. Yeah. I mean, I think first of all, I just love doing this show with you. God, it makes me so happy, Ed. It just makes me so happy. It just always brings a smile to my face doing this show with you every week. I think
my bad jokes about animal print.
Your animal print. That was what set it off for me. I was like, oh my God, I just love doing this show with you. But I wanted you to know that. But for me, I think you're bringing up awesome points. I mean, the only thing I would add here is I'd maybe emphasize again partially, and then maybe add one element. The point I would emphasize is, it's a really interesting model for a brand that wants to get into resale and rental of their own product categories, right? Of their own products, of their own brands, of their all that's under their portfolio. That's number one. The second piece is the subscription revenue. They increased the cost of their subscription and people were willing to pay for it. And so it shows that for people where this matters, and it's an important part of how they want to live going forward, i.e. a more sustainable lifestyle, people that can afford it are willing to pay for it. And I think that's an important thing too, as you start to try to figure out or uncover new business models about how these things can work. And so I think people shouldn't be as afraid to dip their toe into it, especially knowing that they could try it that way from the get-go.
Yeah, I think that's a really important point to call out, Chris. And that's, Rent the Runway increased prices, Stitch Fix increased prices, but the quality of the service was not there. And you're absolutely right. You can't just do this if you don't have the quality. It cannot be, we're just going to keep dumping it on you to make up for the losses that we have as a business. So
when you want to know what you're going to get inside that brand too, the other thing about those are more marketplaces. They're pulling from all kinds of different stuff. You don't know how or why they're getting their product. Are they getting them on discount when they're ordering them? All kinds of merchandising questions that go into that, but you don't have that in this self-contained universe. that Urban Outfitters is operating Nuuly under.
Right. Exactly.